not extend it. What I know is it's in place now. On average, if it takes about, let's say, 30 days to find a buyer, it takes about 90 days to get an approval from the bank. Let's assume the language is the way that we want it, where they're waiving the deficiency judgment. They'll issue the approval letter. If it's not, that's where a little bit of the negotiation and horse trading comes in. Let's say it takes another 2 weeks or so to do that. Once they issue the approval letter the way that we want it, it takes a buyer on average about 30 days to close. So on average, and you get an average because some are a little shorter, some are a little bit longer, it's taking about 4 to 6 months to close a short sale today. So right now, tail end of May, do we have enough time to go ahead and get a short sale done? Yes. In a couple of months from now, you're saying, well, Rick, you say on average, could we get one done shorter than that? I would say yes. However, just like if I was going to drive across town or drive to California, I could get there in about 4 hours if I left right now. What if I leave during rush hour traffic on a holiday weekend at 5 o'clock to try to go to Southern California?
6 hours.
Right. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen with the banks as we get closer to the state? I believe that it's going to get a little bit more difficult. Right now, we've got plenty of time, but we probably should get started, or at least have that conversation if you're thinking about it. On the back of that, it talks about, and leads to a couple of different articles that I thought were so interesting that I wanted to share with you. It talks about just the moral dilemma that we have with the short sale. You know, what our parents told us: never miss a house payment. If you need to cut back on entertainment, if you need to cut back on food, no matter what you do, never miss a mortgage payment. You know, then you hear things like Las Vegas and what's happening here. Our parents have never had to live through something like this, where values have come down 50, 60, 70% in some areas. And they go, what happens? You know, I heard the market's actually appreciating a little bit now. So what happens if by the end of the year, we've actually gone up 20%? Because this inventory, Jared shared with us, we were around 13,000, 14,000 inventory. Now it's less than 5,000. We're actually seeing multiple offers on homes. We're seeing a little bit of appreciation. What does it mean, Rick, if we appreciate by 20% by the end of the year? Well, that would mean the person that was 70% upside down is now only 50% upside down. I mean, you know, there are estimates, economists, people way smarter than I, that are saying it may take 20 years for Las Vegas to rebound. So just kind of taking a step back, what do you think is happening for all these people that have heard about AD, Assembly Bill 284, I don't have to make my house payment, I know somebody that's been in the house 15, 18 months, 2 years. What do you think is happening behind the scenes here? You've got a bottleneck that's building and building. Not only here, but nationally, locally, according to CoreLogic, national research firm, there's 80,000 homes that are 90 days or more late. 80,000, big number. There's over 200,000 homes that are seriously upside down, somewhere between $50,000 to $300,000. I mean, something that if the market goes up 5 or 10 or 15,000, it's not going to really make a dent in the fact that they're $150,000 upside down. So think of that number: 200,000 seriously upside down. Do you know how many homes we sell on an annual basis? About 35 or 40,000.